手ぶらの俺の気取る勘の良さ、このジグから滲み出る異質な呪力を陸眼のお前が見落とすわけがねえ。術式頼りの守りに回ったな。特級呪具天の逆鉾、その効果発動中の術式強制解除。少し勘が戻ったかな。
Every once in a while, an anime introduces a character who completely changes the game. Not the main character, not the obvious hero, but someone who storms onto the screen and leaves fans speechless. In Jujutsu Kaisen, that character is Toji Fushiguro. Known as the Sorcerer Killer, Toji is not just another fighter. He is a man who defied an entire system, a man born with nothing, who rose to become one of the most feared warriors in the Jujutsu world. His battles were legendary, his presence unforgettable, and his legacy heartbreaking. But Toji's story is too big, too tragic, and too powerful to stay confined to a few arcs. His life deserves something greater. Toji Fushiguro deserves his own movie. To understand why Toji is so compelling, we need to go back to his roots. Toji was born into the prestigious Zenin clan, one of the three great families of the Jujutsu world. But unlike his relatives, Toji had no cursed energy. None. In a society where cursed energy was everything, Toji was seen as worthless. Weak, a failure. But here's the twist. His lack of cursed energy didn't make him weak. It set him free. Without cursed energy, Toji developed a body unlike any other. His senses sharpened, his strength skyrocketed, and he became faster, tougher, and deadlier than sorcerers who relied on techniques. Instead of being a sorcerer, Toji became a weapon. He turned his rejection into fuel, his pain into power, and his very existence became a statement. You don't need cursed energy to dominate this world. Asterisk. Now, why does Toji deserve a film of his own? First, his backstory. Imagine watching Toji's childhood on the big screen. A boy scorned by his family, beaten down by expectations, but slowly rising as he trained his body to perfection. That's not just character development, that's cinema. Second, his legend as the Sorcerer Killer. Toji didn't just survive against sorcerers, he hunted them. He outsmarted clans, assassinated sorcerers far stronger on paper, and proved again and again that pure instinct and skill could rival the most powerful techniques. A movie about Toji would be part action thriller, part tragedy, part legend. And third, his humanity. Beneath the mercenary, beneath the killer, was a father. Toji had a son, Megumi. A boy he couldn't raise, a boy he abandoned, but also, a boy he never stopped thinking about. Even in his final moments, Toji's thoughts turned to Megumi. That single thread of love, hidden beneath layers of pride and blood, makes his story deeply human. A movie would give us the chance to feel that heartbreak in full. Asterisk. Let's talk about storylines. What would a Toji movie actually look like? 1. The Rise of the Sorcerer Killer. A gritty origin story. The film begins with Toji as a boy, shunned by the Zenin clan, wandering the shadows of the Jujutsu world. We watch him sharpen his skills, take mercenary jobs, and slowly earn the title of Sorcerer Killer. This version of the film would be raw, brutal, and action-packed, showing Toji's journey from nothing to legend. 2. The Hidden Inventory arc expanded. We already saw glimpses of Toji during the Hidden Inventory arc, but imagine that arc as a full 2-hour film. The build-up, the cat and mouse with Gojo and Geto, the shocking moment when Toji defeats the strongest sorcerer in the world. And then, the twist, his defeat, his humanity, his death. On the big screen, that story would hit like a hammer to the chest. 3. The father's legacy. Or, the film could focus on his bond with Megumi. Flashbacks of Toji's life could be woven together with Megumi's present, creating a narrative that shows how much of Toji still lives inside his son. Their connection, unspoken, complicated, tragic, would give the film emotional weight that audiences would carry long after the credits roll. And maybe, just maybe, the movie could end with Toji's shocking return in the Shibuya arc, setting the stage for even more chaos. Asterisk. A Toji movie wouldn't just be about fan service. It would expand the soul of Jujutsu Kaisen. It would give us a closer look at the cruelty of the Zenin clan, the politics of the Jujutsu world, and the struggles of those born without cursed energy. It would also give us context for Megumi's future, showing us the shadows of his father's choices. Most of all, it would give anime fans something rare, a story that combines breathtaking action with true tragedy. Toji's life is not about winning, it's about surviving in a world that rejected him, and leaving behind a legacy he never got to see. Toji Fushiguro deserves his own movie. His story has everything: the rise of an underdog, the chaos of a mercenary, the heartbreak of a father, and the legend of a warrior who could kill sorcerers without ever using cursed energy. And here's the truth, anime is moving into a new era. Studios know what fans want. They know the hunger for darker, more mature, more emotional stories. And Toji's story? It's perfect for the big screen. So when will we see it? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but with the way Jujutsu Kaisen has exploded worldwide, a Toji Fushiguro movie feels less like a question of if, and more like a question of when. And when it finally happens, when the Sorcerer Killer's story lights up the theaters, you and I both know, it will be unforgettable. Because Toji Fushiguro isn't just a character, he's a legend, and legends deserve their own stage.